Hello, how are you, that guy on here? How are you? You are first. Smack that. Oh, oh. Click on it. How are you doing this week? Hey, bunny. How you doing? How was going back to Slim World? Was it good? My shadow. Need with Lotto. All right, guys, we're gonna start here in a minute. Some oath. Gets all smack that. Whoa, whoa. All right. Shadows. Alright, guys, we're gonna try to make this dish that I've been wanting to make for a couple weeks. My only thing is like, it should be fine, but my tofu that we're working with today is a little lopsided. Just a little lopsided. So, it's gonna be a bit interesting today. Right around, like down. It was so good. Well, hey, if it's all you can do, it's all you can do, you know what I mean? I always say, like, it's really hard. I do this to myself too, but like, to not think of it as a shit food, you know? Think of it more as like, I don't know, like instead of thinking about like, oh, I'm eating shit food, just say like, I'm eating food that will fuel my body for today, and we can always do better another day. You know what I mean? And I like the theory. I heard it one time or a few times on TikTok, and I really like this theory of eat what you want, add what you need. Right? So like, if you're eating a dinner and you're like, oh, I haven't had a lot of like vegetables or fruit, then just be like, you know what? We're gonna add some veggies and some fruit. You know? And but I'm still gonna eat what I wanted to eat, you know? All I've got is pasta, beans, potato. Hey, but you know what? Those are actually really good ingredients to have, right? So like pasta, super filling. It's a healthier carb. You got beans. Beans are great in high fiber and protein. And then you've got potatoes, basically a root vegetable. You're good. And chicken nuggets, protein. Hey, can't be mad. Exactly. You're fueling your body, and that's better than some. Oh my gosh, well, hi, Rocker. Hello, welcome on in. We love George here. I don't make quite the same foods as George. He does a lot more barbecue type things, whereas I do kind of like a healthier twist. Well, hello there, Nikki. How are you, sweetheart? What color would you like? Am I gonna guess purple? You got happy. Hey, I love to see it. Love to hear it. You want purple? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, Poe. Hey, right around, right around. You want blue? Do you want dark blue or light blue? I should give that option now because people are like, oh, you're gonna pick the same blue. I'm gonna give you dark. Okay. That's good. This dark blue is technology. All the girls would be like this. Anybody who's new here hasn't seen this before, anytime we get a sub, gift sub, or you decide to resub yourself, we do pick a card from our Trivillennial quiz game. And we do a question per sub, unless we get a hype train. Then we do a card which has 2 questions on it per level of the hype train. Today, Nikki has picked dark blue, which is technology. And our question is, in 2017, Google's AI project DeepMind did a simulation where the computer taught itself to walk. What did the animation look like as it was trying to walk? A drunk person running and flailing their arms. B, a dog with 3 legs trying to walk. C, a zombie with no legs crawling on the ground. Or D, a person continuously doing cartwheels. IT hates me at my fucking job, I swear. Except for we have such a big IT team that nobody knows who anybody is. In 2017, Google's AI project DeepMind did a simulation where the computer taught itself to walk. What did the animation look like as it was trying to walk? A drunk person running and flailing their arms. B, a dog with 3 legs trying to walk. C, a zombie with no legs crawling on the ground. Or D, a person continuously doing cartwheels. Hey, Creme Delish, how are you, sweetheart? Okay, you really want it to be D? Look at you, 5 stream streak. Hey, let's go. I'm surprised PK hasn't like put his in. Jesus Louises. PK. In 2017, Google's AI project DeepMind did a simulation where the computer taught itself to walk. What did the animation look like when it was trying to walk? A drunk person. B, a dog with 3 legs trying to walk. C, a zombie with no legs crawling on the ground. Or D, a person continuously doing cartwheels. It's bananas. Bananas. Okay. We got a lot of different answers. Some people are saying the dog one. Some people are saying the cartwheel one. Okay. The answer actually was a drunk person flailing their arms and running. So that was A. Sorry. Just my shit. This my shit. So guys, I got a lot on my counter right here, so I do apologize. Swan, hi sweetheart. How are you? We are working with tofu today. And before somebody comes at me and tells me that they do not like tofu, have you tried it? Have you actually tried it though? And if you have tried it, have you tried it the right ways? Because any way I make it usually is good. I say usually. There has been a couple mishaps where I'm like, ooh, that's not good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Jack Sparrow. Yeah, the others were more fun. I agree. With firm toe, not really sure what to do with the silken stuff. Oh, well, silken tofu is not my fave. I will admit that. But the firm tofu is pretty much what you use for anything that you're replacing for meat. So, like, if you're making tacos, you can use firm. We like it firm. Right, Creme? Creme likes it firm. Just kidding. Have a great lurk, Creme. I love ya. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. I gotta get into your stream because I feel like I haven't been in your stream in like forever. I know, Swan, we're getting a little feisty here. It's Tuesday, guys. We get a little feisty on Tuesdays. Anyway, so I like my firm tofu, but the silken tofu is what I use when you want to add it to like a smoothie to get some extra protein in. That's what I use. I use silken tofu for desserts. So tells me a lot about you. That's right. So I don't know if you guys were there, but when I competed on our food fight with Dana and Darth, um, one of my segments I had to do tofu. So obviously I used firm tofu for which tofu I picked because I like tofu. I used the firm tofu for like our main meat dish. I think I substituted it instead of making like a chicken dish. And then I used silken tofu because I kind of wanted to spice it up and I wanted to also make a dessert. So we made lemon basil silken tofu mousse. Turned out wonderful. I love it. Honestly, I would make it again and again because the other ingredient we had was basil. So we had basil and tofu. So I had to do that. So, of course, it came out pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I really did enjoy it. But today we are going to be making a tofu dish. We're going to do a little bit different. I'm going to turn it on kind of like a higher heat, about 425, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's turn our exhaust on so it doesn't beep at me. So this kind of got a little funky wonky over here. So we're going to do the best we can. I might actually change it around. I wanted it to be so that I could like slice it. We might still be able to, guys, actually. No, we're not going to be able to do it the way I wanted it. I kind of wanted to make them like patties. We still might be able to. What I'll do is just like with some of them that are crumbling, I'll just like dip them in there as a crumble. So some will just be pieces and some will be patties, which not too bad. I am making them kind of thinner too. Change the camera view for you. Funky wonky. That's right, funky wonky. So I'm making them kind of as like, oh, that one was too thin. I don't want to make it that thin. I still want it to be kind of a little bit chunkier. That should be good. So this piece is over here. We'll just kind of, you know, season them up and do whatever we want. So we're going to make like, we're going to bathe it. So let me get a couple of stuff. So we're doing quinoa crusted tofu. And we're going to season our quinoa. Okay, I thought that was going to come off in one piece, but I guess not. How's everybody's day going, though? Are we all having a good time? All right, so kind of like how you know you do eat egg wash and then you put it in like a flour base and such. We're going to do that, but we're going to do with quinoa. So, that much quinoa. So we're going to do Parmesan cheese in there with it. Kind of mix it around there a little bit. Just kind of give it there. And then we're going to add a lot of seasonings to it that we want. Gonna love you like a bird, little baby. All right, so of course, my favorite seasonings of all time. We gotta get some salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. I don't live without these seasonings, so. Now, I did press my tofu, but prior to stream, just to make it like a little bit faster. It'd been pressing for probably, I'm gonna say like 45 minutes, maybe an hour. All right, I'm gonna add quite a heaping of salt. Okay. All right, very beautiful. Okay, let's give this a little mix. I will be posting these recipes on Discord, as you guys always know. I will always do that for you. We have some good recipes coming up next week too. I already meal prepped for next week, or like meal planned for next week. So I'm really excited about that. And I found a lot of good recipes on Pinterest lately. So I am kind of stoked about it to share them with you. There's a fish recipe I'm going to be making off stream, and I'll let you guys know how it is, and if I like it, I'll post it. Shit, where's my recipe? I added so many, I don't remember. Here it is.
Tofu parmesan is what you want to be eating over the holidays. First, slice your tofu into your shape of choice, then dunk it into an Italian spiced whole wheat flour and into some lemon. Use the back of a spoon to press on your cooked quinoa. Using this as the breading gives this incredible crispy puffed texture.
Alright, does she cook her quinoa first? Because I didn't. That's okay. Let's cook it. Poe, ain't nobody needs your help. Damn it, I already put in here. You know what? We'll do it without cooking it. It should be fine. Alright, so we do need kind of like an egg wash, but I'm gonna use milk. Hey Tumble, how are you? Poe, seriously? I don't need, no.
Trust me when I say this quinoa crusted tofu parmesan is what you want to be eating over the holidays. First, slice your tofu into your shape of choice, then dunk it into an Italian spiced whole wheat flour and into some lemon. Use the back of a spoon to press on your cooked.
We're gonna go for Shane. Say hi, Nikki. I'm Shane Cole. I am Shane. I'm being that boy.
He is being a bad boy. I'm just gonna use the rest of this milk. So we've got our quinoa, which I should have cooked, but I didn't watch the recipe prior. So, you know, he's pissed now. You pissed now, bro? Well, sucks to suck. Okay. So you can fry this on the stove, but we're gonna bake it in the oven at 450 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and we're gonna dunk it in my milk, and then I'm gonna dunk it in the quinoa, and we're gonna give it like a nice good coat on the quinoa, and it's gonna go right on the sheet pan. So this is how we're doing this. This one kind of has both, but that's okay. So again, we've got those seasonings. You can do Italian seasoning if you want, whatever kind of seasonings float your boat. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put it right on there. Did everybody have a good Monday and Tuesday? I was very pleased with this week's recipes that we had. This is one of the recipes, though, I was like waiting to make. I don't know why. I was like, I didn't want this last week. I was like, ugh, not feeling tofu. But I'm glad I'm eating it today. Oh, Popo. Bye, 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 bye. Get it nice and coated there, guys. And then again, these like crumbles, we'll just make do with them. So this is like a really like cheap recipe because guys, I don't know about you, but quinoa here in the States is wicked fucking cheap. Well, not really wicked cheap, but it's cheaper. Quinoa is cheaper, but if you can't find quinoa or like, you know, it's not that cheap for you, you can substitute this with really any type of like grain. If you want to do, like a breadcrumb, that's fine. Quinoa is just kind of nice. It adds a little bit of extra fiber and some protein in there. Things like that. And then, of course, I've got that Parmesan cheese sticking to there as well. All right, so our crumbles here. I'm just going to kind of take them and we're going to put them on in there. And then just kind of shake them on there. Come on. And then tofu, at least over here, is wicked fucking cheap. So if you are struggling with your finances and you don't know what to eat, sometimes tofu is a good option. Although I will say tofu does have a lot of estrogen in it, or progesterone. I don't remember which one. So you don't want to eat it all the time. I try not to eat it more than, you know, once a month or so, a couple times a month. But if you make your own tofu, and that's not to say anywhere else in the world, at least in the United States, it's very heavily processed, so it has different hormones in it. But if you make your own tofu, you won't have that problem. All right, very good. Hello, Killer Code. How are you, sweetheart? All right, so that was like the perfect amount of quinoa. And I don't wanna be a fool. Oh shit. Bye-bye. All right, so guys, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our vegetables ready. It's not preheated yet. I'm also gonna add to this, let's bring this over here. I'm gonna add just a little bit more Parmesan cheese on top, as well as we're gonna add some sauce. Ain't no lie, baby, bye, 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 bye. Okay. So I just bought whatever sauce, well, PK did. He went grocery shopping for me at this. So he just got me some like pasta sauce. So that's what we're using today. Let's get a spoon. All right, so I'm just gonna take some pasta sauce and put it right on the top of each one. I'm not doing a ton, just enough. So instead of like chicken parm, right, it's like tofu parm. I'm doing very well. I'm really happy. Today's Tuesday. I've been killing it at work, guys. Like, I have been super busy at work nonstop the past few days. But my numbers are definitely reflecting it because I have to like meet a quota, which I'm well past my quota. Our quotas are, personally, I find the quotas to be easy. I don't know how come people can't meet them, but I mean, you won't get fired. I mean, if you have too many months of not meeting your quota, I guess you could, but all right, very good. All right. So yeah, this recipe is super easy, you know, kind of spices it up a little bit. You've got, you know, you've got your like protein to the max here. You've got some good healthy fiber. You know, we've got a little bit of vegetables on there. And then I'm pairing it with a side of veggies. So we're gonna get a lot, we're gonna really jam pack this with not only just some healthy carbs and protein, but we're also gonna get some veggies in there too. There we go. All right, so we just topped that with some Parmesan cheese. This is looking and smelling good already. So there is our tofu Parmesan. I'm gonna pop this right in the oven. It's at 450 degrees. I'm gonna actually tap that down to about 425. I'm gonna put this in there. We're gonna get it nice and golden brown. So I'm gonna put it in there for about 15 minutes and we'll check it. All right. All right, I'm just gonna wipe off this. I don't really need to make it super clean. We're gonna get our veggies nice and cut. So I just picked two of the cheapest vegetables. So we're gonna do some Brussels sprouts and some carrots. I'm gonna cut up probably about 4 carrots. And we're gonna do, you can actually have that little one. I'll just cut up all of them because I don't have that many left. And then we're gonna do all of the Brussels sprouts, and we're doing a honey roasted vegetables. So it'll be really good. There's gonna be a lot of vegetables, so there'll definitely be a lot of leftover vegetables, which I'm here for. Also, the nice thing is this is a really good period meal, or even after your period meal. This is actually probably a better after your period meal, because you're building up your estrogen and progesterone back up to normal hormone level, and you've got your carrots. Carrots are really, really good any time of your cycle. And then you're getting a lot of fiber in there to help kind of keep you regulated, because we all know we all don't eat very well on our periods. At least I don't. So I become very irregular. So this is a great afterward. But you know what? Any time of the month this is a great meal. And you know what? It's baby steps, especially for me with endometriosis. I really did overwhelm myself at the beginning when I was learning a lot about how to eat for my body and like the right nutrition for myself. And my thing is instead of getting yourself really worked up and trying to do everything as possible to help with your body and your endometriosis, pick one thing at a time, right? So like, I've really been focusing on trying to get my teas in. I do a hormone balancer tea that I just drink all month long, but you can just drink it like the week before your period. So there's that I drink every single day. And then I also apply the Wild's Yam Cream every day. So those are 2 things that I do every single day. And then I do try to be very mindful about my eating, especially during my period. You should eat warm foods. So I try to really focus on that. And yeah, but there's so many different things that you can do to hormone balance. So if you guys want any tips or anything, let me know. But what I would say is really just choose like one thing, try to get that like into a routine and a habit for about a month, and then move on to something else and add something else into your routine. So when you do it like that, it's not quite as overwhelming. And I get like wanting to hurry up and get everything in there all at once, but sometimes that's just too overwhelming. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. So, Miss Nora, you're gonna get a whole carrot. Lucky you. Bitch. Alright, so let me get a sheet pan before we do anything. Actually, I'm just gonna get a bowl because we'll toss everything in a bowl. Is there anything that me how to explain? I also need to get this. Before I cut up my carrots, we're gonna do the Brussels sprouts first. So I'm just gonna split those in half. This one's kind of big, so we'll do half again. So yeah, I don't go too crazy when I'm cutting up everything. I just, you know, make them a good eating size here. It's a couple big ones. I really liked, Aldi was selling a different brand of Brussels sprouts a few weeks back. And I really liked that brand, but they went back to the old brand, which, I don't know. I felt like the other brand was just a little bit more fresh, but obviously that was not a forever thing. What's on everybody else's dinner menu this week? I also have a recipe for like a kind of a Tuscan, whatever you're having exactly, PK. I have a Tuscan salmon recipe that I kind of want to do because I forgot to use my spinach yesterday and I don't want my spinach to go bad. So I might make that tomorrow. Crazy, my baby, Miss Nora begging big time. I could not get my closed captioning also to work. I don't know if I should. I'm gonna probably try another app, or maybe I just really need to sit down and read the fucking instructions. I thought I could do it without it, which obviously not. So we're gonna be cleaning this in a baking soda bath. Here in a second. Once we get all of our veggies cut up here, or Brussels sprouts. I'm looking so crazy, my love's gonna looking so my love. The other reason why, I mean, I just personally love Brussels sprouts. I used to hate Brussels sprouts as a kid. And I know that a lot of people hate Brussels sprouts. They're just like, ugh, yuck. Brussels sprouts, dude, that one's just not good. But honestly, they're so good for you. They're very good in fiber. Really great, easy vegetable that you can do in so many different ways. I love a good, and you know what? Maybe we'll do a honey balsamic, because that's how I really like my Brussels sprouts. I also love them when they're roasted and garlicky. Oh, so good. Plus, it's just like a really good side and appetizer, all of that. It's just really good. So, I don't like that one. Cheese and crackers. Wasn't really hungry tonight. I'm planning to go see my mom on Saturday. I'm thinking I'm making a pesto salad Friday night. Ooh. Love me a good rotisserie chicken. Tap that rotisserie chicken. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that sounds fucking delicious. And you know what? I get like that sometimes too, where I'm just like, girl dinner. Right? Like, who actually needs anything too significant? All right, let's get this as a nice little bath. I'm not gonna do too warm, but I do want a little bit warmer of water. So cooking can be a struggle. Oh, that's great though, that you do that for her. I definitely think that that is very important. Honestly, I believe that everybody deserves to eat. I do believe that that is a necessity. But not everybody, I guess, views it that way in life. Okay. So let's cut up our carrots. I'm just gonna this is kind of how I want them, in like little circles, I guess. You can do longer pieces if you want. I don't want them to be too chunky, but I also don't want them to be too thin. This is perfect. All eyes on us. It's on us. Let's scream and shout. Yeah, she wants more carrots. She already had a whole fucking carrot. Yeah, you bitch. Maybe I'll give you a little more. But yeah, so I really appreciate that you do that for your mom. I will say, like, if I had the funds to not have to work, I think I would definitely, like, make food for people and, like, give it to the people that need, because, like, I feel like one day if I was ever to be, like, rich in some capacity, I know I would want, there you go, you got one. I would want somebody to do that for me, so... All right, perfect. So we got our carrots in there. We'll get our Brussels sprouts in there in just a minute. Her and I are the closest out of the 6 kids. She's been through a lot. Well, you know what? That's still so great. All right, let's rinse this. Give this a good rinse. If you don't have baking soda, you can always do a white wine vinegar bath. Give that a little spin. I should really see my mom. I haven't seen her in a few weeks. Perf. We're doing good. All right, so let's pack that right on in there. Body together. This night will last forever. All right, let's also take a peek. I want to see how my tofu's doing. It definitely needs more time. All right. I'm gonna put it in for another like 10 minutes. I know that seems like a lot, but it's not. All right, beautiful. So we've got our veggies here. Let's make it nice and delicious now. So what we're gonna do is, I don't want to add everything into the bowl just separately, just because I kind of want to thin out the honey a little bit. So I'm gonna grab another bowl. We're gonna do quite a bit of honey. Alright, so we got a lot of honey going on in here. Perfect. With Brittany, bitch. Alright, we got some honey. I'm gonna do some salt and pepper. Do salt, pepper. Alright, we're gonna do some vinegar. Hello, Robbie. How are you? How's it going? Is Dana working? Yeah, it's still good. A little bit more. All right. This is just pure like balsamic vinegar. I am gonna kind of thin it out just a little bit with some olive oil. All right, I'm gonna do some onion powder and garlic powder. You guys know the drill. Perfect. Bad girl. We're doing well. We're making it through. We're getting there. I'm gonna do a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit of oregano. There we go. All right, let's give this a good whisk. Whisk, whisk. Where's my whisk? Might actually have to add a little bit of water to thin this out even more. Yeah, I need a little more water. I'm gonna put a little bit of warm water just to kind of get that honey melting in there a little bit. I don't want it to kind of get just stuck on there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna taste it. Mmm. That is delicious. I feel like it needs more, a little more oil though. Let's pour this right on in there. Perfect. So in our bowl, we've got Brussels sprouts and some carrots. We also have our now honey balsamic vinegar that we kind of just made. All right. There's this vinegar I really like. It is a maple balsamic and it is so freaking good. There's also a blueberry one from the same brand, and it's also really good. All right, I need a big spoon. Bad girl. Gonna get everything kind of mixed in there. We want to get it all nice and lightly coated. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. All right, and then we're gonna get this on a sheet pan. It's gonna go into the oven so that it can get nice and toasty, roasty deliciousness. All right, going right on this sheet pan here. We'll kind of thin it out here a little bit. We got a lot of veggies though, so, which will be perfect. All right, beautiful. All right, these are going right in the oven. Okay, I think our tofu, did I burn the cheese on top? No, it's just looking extra crispy here. I'm gonna taste it to see if it's done. Hot. Nice and crunchy, crispy. Good job. Thanks, PK.
Sounds like a fucking cannon going on when I shake this. Like in the hallway, it sounds like a cannon.
Yeah, well, don't get hair all over the place. Beep. I know, right? All right. So we are also going to make cookies today because I've been having like a wicked bad sweet tooth lately, but I do need to kind of clean up a little bit first. So Nora, you should come sit right over there. Be the star of the show for a minute. So I was thinking for the cookie, I want something a little bit healthier because I have just been addicted to everything. And while I do want to make really unhealthy, yummy, delicious, big ass chocolate chip cookies, it's not the vibe tonight. We're going to make healthier oatmeal cookies. I know, you know what, at least the fire alarm can be a nice dance. It's a nice dance for us. We're also making cookies because I can't leave you guys on a like 45-minute stream, y'all. I can't do it. So we'll get these dishes cleaned up and then we're gonna move on to making some cookies. Doesn't love good cookies. LAX, who doesn't love a good Miley moment? Hell yeah. Listen, woo. This is when Miley started to turn, man, for the better, in my personal opinion. Love me some good Miley Cyrus. I don't care what anybody says. I love her. I didn't like her in her Hannah Montana little perfect Miley era. She earned an edge and I was like, you know what, Miley? Respect. So I put my hands up, playing my song. Moving my hips like yeah. I feel really accomplished today. I got a lot done at my personal job, but also like, or at my job, but I also got a lot done with my house. Like, I have desperately needed to clean the floors, like give them a good deep clean, you know, like vacuum and then mop the kitchen and the bathroom. So I did get that done today. It had been, like, I try to do that weekly. Like, we vacuum maybe like twice a week in here and stuff, but I hate mopping. For some reason, I don't know why. I just hate mopping. I think it's because I have to take my mop apart completely. We all have, yes. So I just don't like to mop. I really don't know why. My mop is great because it's a vacuum mop and I love it, and it does save me time. But my only thing is, the reason I think I hate it is because I have to take every piece apart when I do clean it. And it does take me a little while to clean the actual physical mop. But I still love mopping with that thing instead of just... you know, doing it with like a mop and a bucket. And I will say, I know some people like dislike the mop vacuums, but I will say they are literally, personally, when you have pets, they are lifesavers. I still make sure I sweep or I vacuum before I mop, because otherwise the hair does get really bunched up and I have to clean it out like 5 fucking times just to get my small floor done. But if I sweep or vacuum beforehand, then it's really not so bad. Boom, 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 boom. I know. It's only empty the clean water out and soak the clean cloth in OxyClean. There you go. Terrorism. In the USA, the big CIA. Crips and the KKK. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some oatmeal cookies. Who doesn't love a good oatmeal cookie? Let's also post our recipes. Yeah, the pet hair. Okay, honestly, I don't know why people are like, with pets, the vacuum mop is terrible. I have to do a mop and bucket. Bitch, what? It's life-changing with the vacuum mop when you have pets. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when I had a mop and bucket, it was still like no matter how much I swept or I vacuumed beforehand, it left streaks of pet hair on the ground. And it's just like, where in the world is this better? It's literally terrible. Alright guys, streaming recipes. We're gonna do, what's today? Tuesday, 2/27, 24. Dinner. Ask myself. Janik, how are you? Oatmeal cookies are the best. These ones are going to be a little bit healthier because I need to be healthier with my sweets, sadly. But before we do that, I am going to post a couple of these recipes. So guys, I found some really unique and interesting recipes that we are going to be making. Where the fuck is this recipe? I had a hard time finding it last time. The Father help us. So we're gonna do Marry Me chickpeas next week. Oh, there it is.
You want to be eating a
But we are also going to be making... I don't want to give it all away. We're also...
over the holiday.
I also found some really cool recipes like shredded barbecue carrots. I'm really interested to make that, but I kind of want to make that closer to, I want to make that a little bit closer to summertime. When I think of barbecue, I really think of the summertime here. It's like too cold right now I mean, today felt like fucking spring, but I don't know. Like, I just really want... I just want that in the summertime. Right now, like, all I want is, like, soups and warm pasta dishes. But don't you guys worry, because we got some good cold pastas coming up in the summertime. We're gonna do some really yummy vegan barbecues, as well as non-vegan. But I do like to give a lot of vegan options for the friendos out there that are vegan. So Mom made oatmeal cookies and calls them scratch me backs. Ooh, you should give me that recipe. Yeah, it was sunny there too. Did you guys get like 50, 60 degrees? I don't know where you are, Janik. I'm sorry. It was literally 60 something degrees today, and I'm like, what the heck? And then like I looked on my stories from like a few years ago on Facebook, and there was a status about how we had gotten a huge snowstorm and that school should cancel. And I'm like, whoa, that's so weird. 8 Celsius. Our snow took shit kicking. Mind you, there's still plenty and a lot melted. We don't have any left. Oh yeah, hey, no rush, no rush. All right. Ooh, yes, this is good. This is good. I'm just gonna kind of give this like a little bit. All right, we're gonna put that in there for another like 7 minutes. Got like a good party mix going on today. Yeah, lose some of that snow. Are you in Canada, Janik? We're here in New York. All right, guys, let's make us some cookies. Cookie. 5 ingredient peanut butter oatmeal cookies, guys. That's all it is. That's all she wrote. All right. These are not vegan. Just so you all know. What is it? $3.50. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So we want 2 eggs. I think there's only one in here. So guys, I'm listening to a book on Hoopla, my app for my library. And I don't know, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's pretty a-okay. That's right, Nova Scotia, hell yeah! Let's go. All right, we're gonna whisk these bad boys up. Yeah, we got a good vibe going on here. All right, we can put these away. We're gonna get these so that they're nice and whisked up. We're not using the whisk attachment. Do I know words? Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate. Much needed. All right, 2 eggs. What else do I need over here? Now we're gonna add in pretty much everything else, all right? Peanut butter and maple syrup. We're doing a cup of peanut butter. All right, I got you, boo. Is this like, what are those boys called? Jonas Brothers? No, it's just Nick Jonas. All right, we're gonna do a cup, but I'm I kind of want to melt this. I'm gonna get a small bowl to melt my peanut butter in. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bean. I'll give you some. I'm gonna eyeball it. It's about a cup. Do you see Poe too? Hang on. Oh, he just ran. Usually when I pull out peanut butter, he tries to eat it with her. He likes peanut butter too. But all he likes is just like one lick. You made it me. Love you. He takes like one lick and then he runs away. All right, we got our peanut butter. I'm gonna melt this and then we're gonna add that and our maple syrup. Ooh, our veggies are looking so good. Okay, we need 1/3 cup of pure maple syrup. Again, I'm gonna kind of like measure with my heart here. Do just a little bit more. Okay, that was kind of loud. Do a little longer. Yeah, just a lick. He's good. Literally, Poe is the cutest little man. She really is a good girl. She very rarely does anything wrong. I'm getting it all over my side of my blender here. Mm-hmm. All right. Now we need to add in our dry ingredients. I'm gonna just give this a little whisk first. All right, so we need baking soda, cinnamon, sea salt, chocolate chips, and oats, obviously. Sea salt. I am gonna do a little bit of cinnamon. I don't usually like cinnamon. Well, don't stand there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on you. We're gonna do some baking soda. Cigarettes. Our veggies should be done. 1/4 teaspoon. That should be good. Loving you is cherry pie. We need some oats. And obviously we need chocolate chips. How many oats? How much oats do I need? 1.5 cups? You got it, bro. Or until it looks right, you know? Yeah, I mean, labs are very good animals. Honestly, they're just... Sometimes she has selective hearing. But she is a very good girl. All right, these veggies are sizzling and looking fucking divine. All right, so we really need to keep mixing. I definitely need some more oats. You can follow a recipe exactly how it is. I don't. I don't. We need the oven to be on 350 though, so let's turn that down. It was at 400. 400. Oh, paparazzi. All right, how are we looking? We still need a little bit more oats. The dessert we're making are chocolate chip oatmeal cookie, peanut butter oatmeal cookies. Also, Nikki, it's on Discord. I don't know why my menu is not working. It works for some people, but not others. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted. So this is how the song is supposed to go. I hate it when they speed it up on TikTok. I'm alright with you too. Have a great night, Bunny. Let me know how your menu looks next week. I'm excited for it. You know I love when you tell me what your menu is. Bye, Bunny. I do like me good Lady Gaga. Okay. Those are safe. If there's any recipes that like you guys want to see, just let me know. DM me. If I can find the ingredients, I will try. You did that right as I was knocking this. It was like perfect timing. Okay, this made a lot more cookies than I wanted. I did. I did see she got her own skin in Fortnite. Too bad I don't play anymore. There's our cookie dough, guys. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't really played Fortnite in a while. Okay. I'm gonna plate our dinner first. I do want to taste it. PK, are you ready for dinner? Things you do. I was aiming for it. These smell and look delicious. They're really good. Oops. There you are.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's good for you. Alright. gotta give me a lot of these yummy yummies. Got myself a lot of carrots. Some
I
Brussels.
fork and love you, chat.
Fork and love ya. I want to get those Brussels sprouts, man. There we go. We can go higher. All right. You want to meet Lady Gaga? Me too, man. She had a rough life at one point. Nora likes any food. Same with Poe. Let's eat together, chat, for a minute, and then we'll move on to our cookies. Poe. Bro. Your butt's wet. For what reason? All right, moment of truth, guys. Mmm. That's good. I definitely want to cook the quinoa next time, but it's still pretty good. It's like got a nice, it's got a good crisp to it. Mmm. Poe will literally, I think, eat anything. This is really good. If you say you don't like Brussels, or you don't like tofu, try it like this. No, I cook my quinoa.
No, no, for this.
Yeah, I would cook it.
Yeah.
The cheese isn't cutting properly for me.
With the plate. The plates have ridges and it doesn't like come all the way down.
Oh yeah. He's like, I gotta try, right? A for effort, right, ma'am? All right. Let's wash our paws over here. Okay, the trick is if you keep your hands a little wet, it makes it a lot easier when handling dough of any sort.
Brussels sprouts are good.
This does have raw eggs, so I don't advise eating it like I do. Who actually listens to that? Just giving them a light pat down. I don't want them to be like too thick. It does not stop me. Exactly. I'm still gonna eat raw cookie dough. I'm making these giant. When they come out of the oven though, they're not really gonna spread that much. When I take them out of the oven, make them thick. That's right. We like a good thick cookie. I'm gonna sprinkle with a little extra, like I'm gonna put a little extra sea salt on them to make them nice and salty. I love me a good salty cookie, man. Oh shit, making a mess. Okay. Did you say something to me? Sorry guys, just rinsing my hands here. Apologize, taking over the camera. Got some cookie on my shoe. All right, these are gonna go in at 350 degrees. It's already at 350. So they're going in for how long? How long are we cooking these bad boys? Like 8 minutes? Nine minutes. Are you new here? Yeah. Loveto! Welcome on in, my friend. Hello. Let me know how you found me. Today we made... Oh. Change the camera. Some Parmesan crusted tofu. Parmesan. And we've got some roasted honey vinegar what are these? Vegetable. And then we made some chocolate chip oatmeal cookies that we're gonna put in the oven. Brussels sprouts and carrots. Okay. Hey, Dean, you want to give me something to put these in? I got it.
You got it. Sorry, my nose is bleeding.
If I'm careful. Nope, I wasn't careful. It's alright, we'll just clean it off. Hey, move that nosy nose. Move that nosy nose, bitch. Out of the way. I wanted to use this sheet pan, that's why I wanted to put this stuff away. And of course I get the honey balsamic on there, but that's okay. We'll just clean it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of these elderberry lozenges.
Okay.
I feel like they're gonna go bad if we start.
Yeah, you can use them. You don't need to justify. Just take them. All right, we're looking pretty good here, guys. All right. You don't need Oh, do I not have any more of the thicker ones? That's all right. We'll just put it right on this pan. Alright guys, so let's finish up our cookies here. I can't wait to see them. I think they're gonna look real yummy. We got plenty of leftovers for lunch and dinner this week. Okay. All right, let's put our cookies on here, guys, now. Let me get my hands wet. Gotta get them wet. Makes it easier to handle the dough. We're gonna make some cookies, y'all. You don't need nothing at all. What's everybody's favorite cookie? I would say my favorite cookie for myself would probably be a really good sugar cookie. I know that sounds weird. I have not made a really good sugar cookie before. I just never can do it right, but like a good sugar cookie. That's the way I like it. I should have sprayed this. It's too late now. Oh well. Mistakes were made. You love chocolate chip? Yeah, I mean, a good chocolate chip is where it's at too, but like a good sugar cookie, oh. Especially when it's been chilling for the appropriate amount of time. Pigoti! Peanut butter chocolate chip. Ooh, yeah. That's kind of like what these are. They're peanut butter chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. So a nice little combination of like a little bit of everything. All right, so we've got still quite a bit of dough left. I'm gonna add some more chocolate chips to the top of this. So let's do it. Pigoti, how have you been? Alright, let's add. Got a couple of different types of chocolate chip because I think I have semi-sweet in there, but I'm putting milk chocolate on top. Alright, we also gotta check on these bad boys because I don't know if they're gonna need more time. Probably gonna need 4 minutes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fun. All right. Perfect. Put these in there. Finally recovering from an axe to the finger? Oh my gosh! I'm glad you're okay. How the hell did you do that? Obviously you're using an axe. I'm assuming chopping wood. That's scary. I'm gonna eat, so. At least it was just your finger. That'd be really scary if you cut off your leg or something. Also, did you do that to yourself? Or is somebody else handling the axe? I feel like it makes a difference. Oh, that'll do it. I feel like if somebody else had hurt you, I'd be a little bit more cautious of their intentions, you know? These veggies are so good. They have a little bit of sweetness, which pairs so nicely with the vinegar, with the balsamic. So good. This was a good pairing with the tofu parmesan. If there's any recipes that you guys are interested in, but like can't remember it, they're all on my Discord, but just let me know and I can send you any recipes that we've done. All right, y'all. Yeah, they're good. With those set, we want 8 minutes. I'll let those sit for a minute out. They're not gonna look too much different. But there's our cookies. I'm gonna add just a little bit of sea salt to them. Just a tiny hair. And after they've been sitting on the pan for a little bit cooling, we can move it to a cooling rack. I do have big flaky salt, but I was too... Ooh, they're so good. Ooh, they're hot as fuck. Oh, that's hot. I'll do that in a second. Too hot. Too hot. Abort. Abort mission. Chicken nugget! How are you, sweetheart? I had to abort mission. We're going back to dinner. I burnt my finger so bad in chocolate. We had tofu parmesan and some roasted veggies, which are almost all gone. Well, there's still leftovers, but. And then we made some oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. That was not a good angle. Which look really good. I'm so impatient when a cookie comes out. Also, chicken nugget, let me know, what is your favorite cookie? Did you have chicken again tonight for dinner? Were you a carnivore? Alright. I'm over these carrots. I just want the Brussels sprouts. And I was like, Mom, I'll eat your carrots. Yeah, right. Not with all these seasonings on it. Alright. Let's see if this is still... You have pizza for dinner. Oh! Alright, let's see if I can get a good... Look at that. Mmm. White chocolate chip. Okay, we got a new flavor going on here. This is so wrong. It is all about the money. Oh, look at. We have a friend again. Welcome. Go. I have chocolate on my hand. He really trying tonight, guys. I will give some water on you. Don't challenge me. All right. All right, I want to get a plate to put these on. I need this sheet pan. We're gonna finish off our cookies here. Now he's gonna pretend to be all cute. He's like, I'm gonna just go put my feet in this water, Mom. It's a little hot. The egg? Which egg? My Eggy? Oh yeah, my little Eggy over there, Mr. Eggy. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of eggs here, man. Yeah, Mr. Eggy. Mr. Eggy is so fun. So Nicole, Ash on here, she made that for me. And she's gonna make me a chicken and a chick and everything because she loves me. I'll show you him in just a second. I'm gonna just finish off these cookies and put some chocolate chips in them. That's right, we got some. Mr. Eggy is cool. He is cool. Yes, Miss Nicole made him to go with our egg theme. All right, let's also see like where are we at. Oh God, I gotta take these out of the oven here. Gotta always top with a little extra chocolate chips. All right. Here we go, friends. Here we go. All right. We're gonna take these ones out. Put these bad boys in. We'll put them in for 11 minutes. And let me show you Mr. Eggy. Make sure my hands are clean. He's crocheted. He's very happy. We love him. I dance with him a lot. There's a clip roaming around here somewhere of me dancing with Mr. Eggy. PK, you want a cookie? Cookie, anyone? I might have another. I've already had one. But I'm thinking of having another, guys. I kind of want a thicker one. Thicker than a Snicker, bro. I got cat hair. No surprise. Oh, jelly cat egg! Oh my god, Chicken Nugget, you have to post a picture in Discord. Digital Woody. I'm just gonna call you Digital, if you don't mind. Mr. Egg is lucky. He gets to eat all the food. Guys, these cookies, they're nice and yummy. Mm-hmm.
Those ones cooked yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are. Are these ones cooked yet? Which ones are cooked?
They're all cooked.
Okay. Which one should I eat?
Whatever one you want.
Big old thick ball bars.
Oh, this is a thick boy.
I'm gonna go over the garbage.
Here you go. I'll share. So these are chocolate chip, peanut butter, oatmeal cookies. They have real maple syrup in them and all natural ingredients. Except for the peanut butter, or except for the chocolate chips. So guys, we did a lot today. Pretty quickly too. Hi Roman. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good day. Have a cookie. Also, new guys, let me know what your favorite cookie is. We're kind of at the end of the show today. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. Here's PK.
Eating cookies.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. We will be streaming again on Sunday. Mr. Eggy will be there. I found some really cool macrame things I want to do. It's also going to be the first week of a new month. So you guys already know what that means. We're going to be painting a new card. And I'm going to tell you, somebody new is going to be winning the card this month. So, and it's going overseas. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, exclamation point card if it'll work. I paint a card every single month, and whoever is the top donator of any sort, whether that be subs, donation in money, bits, sound alert bits, any of those or all of them all combined, they get a card that we paint on stream. I'll show you what February's is. Now, I am not an artist by any means, but this was February's. So, that was February's. We do something different each month. I'm just gonna put this over here. So yeah. Your favorite cookies, oatmeal raisin? Well, we're pretty close. I've got oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. I'm not sure about peanut butter. I did an experiment when I was a kid with Hershey's and peanut butter and milk. Yada, yada, yada. It didn't work well. Oh, why? That sounds delicious. So, yes. Highest donator does get the card that we do that month. It's just kind of like a fun little incentive for people. And on Sundays, then we do another craft too. So, we'll be doing some macrame stuff. I do want to try to make a bag for my sister because I attempted and failed at my last bag. But we'll get that all figured out. I also have a new thing for keychains that I kind of want to make too, so we'll do that. You guys know macrame is like my favorite thing to do for crafting. So yeah, join me on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays are when we stream. I'll catch you guys next week. Let's go on our ending screen. Thank you for the new friends today.
Oh,
It's off, dude. We went to ending screen. He's like trying to wave to nobody. Hmm?
Trying to wave to everybody.
Thank you for being here, Robbie. All right, let's go.
Have a nice night, Robbie.
Sam, you coming right at the
Sam,
end.
right at the end, my friend. You didn't miss anything, though. We're right here.
We're right
We
here.
love you, Sam.
All right, let's go say hi to somebody.
Have a good night, everyone.
All right, guys, there's a lot of people on right now that I don't ever get to say hi to. So we're going to go see MC Amazing because, guys, I love MC. She's so cute. Give her a follow. She will really appreciate it. She doesn't stream that much, but when she does, she's super fun. So, guys, give her some love. Give her some hugs, kisses. Make sure you eat something healthy, maybe a fruit or vegetable, maybe a little bit of both.